Hells Canyon Massacre.
In the scorched canyon where Oregon, Washington, and Idaho collide like drunk uncles at a family reunion, the Snake River once carried more than fish. It carried bodies, 34 of them, Chinese miners stripped of gold, life, and dignity, tossed like trash into the current in 1887. Their crime was having gold. Their punishment? Death, mutilation, and one of the coldest cover-ups in frontier history. This wasn't a barroom brawl gone wrong. It was a heist with a body count, and the state, the law, the machinery of justice, busy polishing its boots and looking the other way. Two crews of Chinese gold miners, led by Chia Po and Li Shi, camped near Dug Bar, a place already famous for rustlers and the kind of men who treated morality like dead weight. 7 white men, Bruce Evans, J.T. Canfield, C.O. LaRue, Frank Vaughn, Carl Hughes, Hiram Maynard, and Robert McMillan, among others, came armed and hungry for loot. The miners never had a chance. Ambushed, shot, beaten, butchered, and dumped into the Snake River like debris. Some bodies surfaced downstream, swollen and unrecognizable. Others vanished forever. What followed wasn't silence, it was policy. The victims couldn't testify because they were Chinese. Their voices didn't count. And when Frank Vaughn confessed, still no justice. The jury let them all walk. Justice had a face in 1887, and it wasn't yellow. The massacre didn't appear out of thin air. It was fertilized by the Chinese Exclusion Act of 1882, a law that slammed the door on immigrants and told the nation that Chinese lives were disposable. From expulsions in Tacoma to the Rock Springs Massacre in Wyoming, the West was littered with burned-out camps and erased communities, all with a quiet nod from lawmakers. Hell's Canyon wasn't an aberration, it was a symptom. For more than a century, the massacre disappeared like smoke in the wind. No monuments, no textbooks, no graves, just 34 ghosts with no names and no justice. That began to change in 1995 when researcher Charlotte McIver unearthed the court records and journalist R. Gregory Noakes lifted the lid with his 2009 book Massacred for Gold. In 2005, the site was renamed Chinese Massacre Cove. By 2012, a trilingual memorial had finally been erected, small, polished, and decades too late. But this story isn't just about 1887. It's about now, about every time the law picks favorites, every time a voice is silenced because it's poor, foreign, inconvenient, or dead. Justice doesn't just fail when it's blind. It fails when it sees and shrugs. The miners in that canyon weren't just victims. They were workers, dreamers, immigrants chasing better lives. They built with picks, sweat, and calloused hands, and they were betrayed by criminals, courts, and a country that calculated their worth in silence. To remember them isn't about guilt, it's about truth. Saying their names in defiance of forgetting, clawing back the dignity denied them, making sure no one like them gets erased again. History doesn't repeat itself, it recycles with better PR. And if we don't keep the receipts, the subsequent massacre comes with brighter lights and a hashtag. Hell's Canyon, 34 lives, 0 justice. One hell of a reason to never stop asking who the system protects and who it lets float downstream.
You've been listening to a portion of the RPTM Podcast. We hope we made you laugh, but more importantly, we hope we made you cry. If you found this episode engaging, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on our upcoming thought-provoking discussions.